history books, but, you know, the history books never tell the full story.
Butler University's Desmond Tutu Peace Lab has gotten the unique chance to experience history in person. They traveled down to Alabama, home to several significant civil rights locations. And now RTV6's Cornelius Hawker shows you they are hoping to share with our community what they've learned.
This is a place that people need to come to understand their own history.
Dr. Terry Jett is talking about going to the Edmund Pettus Bridge and several other significant civil rights sites in our country.
It's an important lesson for them to understand this is what occurred, this was the struggle, now what's next.
Students and faculty with the Desmond Tutu Peace Lab learned quickly there are still struggles people face because of the racist violence that took place so long ago. And it's not just in the South.
The Midwest, we're different here, but to see, for example, Indiana's big steel pole hanging down along with Ohio's, all of their victims of lynching, it just shows that the entire country was complicit in this injustice.
The National Memorial for Peace and Justice remembers the victims of lynching with these rectangular blocks representing thousands of victims. Students came across two of them from Indiana representing two men who were lynched in Grant County in 1930. As a way for places to reckon with their past, the museum has a replica of each block and encourages communities to come claim them. But when the students reached out to the people in Grant County, they got some pushback.
It was incredibly saddening to see, like, the reasons listed were obviously for fear of that the memorial would be vandalized and fear of racist backlash just for this memorial for the victims of lynching. I mean, these are the families and ancestors of the victims, so it would be completely the most disrespectful thing to walk all over their desires.
Riley Simmons tells me this opened all of their eyes to the pain that still exists today.
I think that if we don't talk about it, it only continues the pain. There's never been any sort of reparations. The least we can do is talk about it.
Like you heard in the story, the group at Butler University is part of the Desmond Tutu Peace Lab, which focuses on creating a conversation and dialogue around social justice issues. And they work with the Martin Luther King Center here in Indy to get their message out. But they're always hoping to get it out to more people. So if you'd like to contact them, you can find their information in the story on the RTV6 News app. Working for you in Indianapolis, I'm Cornelius Hawker for RTV6.
Cornelius, thank you. The Desmond Tutu Peace Lab is named after Desmond Tutu. He's a well-known human rights activist who was given the Nobel Peace Prize back in 1984 for his work to end apartheid in South Africa.